Denise Lodge, and I'm currently a student at the University of New Hampshire, Manchester, and that's in the U.S. I want to share with you today two of my final projects for this semester, which I've combined. The first is for my Introduction to Programming class, and my final was a game I created. It's a game of chance, and it's called The Running Man, and I created it using a tool called Greenfoot. Greenfoot is an object-oriented programming world to use the Java language in and create things like games and simulations. Here you can see I talk a little bit about the game, what Greenfoot is, wanting to share my accomplishments, and that's my home page. We shall move on and go to the next. Okay, here we are at the second page of my website, Game Features. Game Features tells you how to play the game, gives you some screenshots, and gives you a quick view into the hierarchical structure of my code. And that's pretty much it. Okay, we're on the third page of my website, and it's the installation page for Microsoft Windows only. If you want to play with Greenfoot and try to play around making games and simulations, this is the software you need, and it's at no cost to you. You need the Greenfoot software, and there's a link to go get that Greenfoot software. You need a copy of Java 6 JDK. You have to make sure it's JDK. JRE really there's an issue. It'll mess up your computer. At least it messed up mine. Then I've got some other links for the Greenfoot book scenario and some installation instructions, and after that you're pretty much on your way. Okay, here we are at the fourth page of my website, and it's titled Greenfoot, and it tells you a little bit more about the Greenfoot tool and how it's for beginners to experience object-oriented programming. It's very graphical. It's got images you can use. You can create your own images. My first week of class, I had to create a tutorial for the first scenario in the Greenfoot book, so I've also attached that so you can see. It'll help you go through the first scenario in the book. Tells you about the world. This is the Greenfoot world for the wombat and leaf scenarios. It goes on and it explains some of the code, and it's very basic. Like I said, it was the first of my lessons for this class. So you've got that, and here you've got a link to the Greenfoot page for the manual, the programmer's manual, and it starts at beginners and goes to advanced pretty much. And this would be my final paper for the program Introduction to Programming class. And the final paper is my development final, and in it again I've got the purpose for creating the game, my game features, some of the code structure, and the appendix then has all of the Java doc information that comes out of the tool when you're done creating all of your classes. Okay, I guess I'll see you at the next page. Okay, here we are on the fifth page of my website, and it's my scenario page. This is the actual game I've created, and I tell you a little bit about it being a game of chance. You pick the runner to win. The game then chooses random numbers and moves the runners throughout the field. If you picked the correct runner, you are the winner. Basically, I took the last scenario we worked on in class, and I decided I was going to take at least one method from each of the previous scenarios we worked on in the semester, and I would have to find at least one method that we hadn't worked on or something we hadn't done, and that was the basis of what I was going to do for my final, and this is what I came up with. So we have the Running Man scenario, and it's the actual game. You can play it on the website. Greenfoot supplies an export tool as well, and you can export a Java applet so that you can put it into a web page like this. So first, you click Run to begin the scenario itself. Second, you pick on the runner you'd like to win, and third, you click start and the race is off. And I won. Yay. And as you can see, both myself and the runner got a trophy, and that's the end of the game. If you should lose... Okay, so first we click the run button. That starts the scenario. Second, we click our mouse on the runner. We'll take Money Man. And third, we click start, and the race is off. As you can see, Blue Man won, and I didn't win, so I got an O and a game over. Guess I just have to try again to be able to win the game. Okay, here we are at my links page on my website. The links page here, I've got places to go where I got some of my images, and also the Greenfoot discussion group. Great place to go. They're very helpful. Actually, I have it up. You can go here and ask questions, learn things. People will help you out, help you with the code, help you figure out what problems you might be having, give you suggestions. Again, they were very helpful, and it's always there and always open. And I've linked to this before, but here's the Introduction to Programming with Greenfoot link. And basically it tells you it's with games and simulations. It's very cool. And you've got tutorial videos that are on YouTube. You've got sample chapters. You've got art. You've got additional exercises to try. All kinds of things to help teach you to make your first game, to get involved in something that you really enjoy. Let's see, the Greenfoot Gallery. The Greenfoot Gallery is a place for Greenfoot people who are playing games to load their games, who are making games, to load their games, to play games, to look at others' games, to look at other people's source codes and learn from them, to use other codes and be able to use them in your own scenario. I've got my own page here. As you see, my running man is up here. Sometimes with coding, this is kind of how I felt, but anyways, I've gotten some help here, and the export tool and the Greenfoot tool again gives you the ability to upload this to the gallery as well, so you can get feedback from others, look at others, and you can also download the source code for the scenario if you find something you like, something you want your game to do but you haven't been able to figure out. Maybe you can look at someone else's code and figure it out. There's really a lot you can do, and it's just incredible, the stuff that's out here in the Greenfoot website. Let's see, I've got a link to a glossary list that basically is all the Java glossary words, so if you get stuck or don't understand anything, it's there as well. And that's about it. I'll see you on the next page. Okay, and here we are on the last page of my website, which is just a quick little survey. Something that was requested, and had to be able to create a form with radio buttons and little things, and that's it. Before I leave for my holiday vacation from school, I wanted to show you one more thing, which was the actual tool itself. This is Greenfoot. This is my scenario, and this is where you create your Java code. The Greenfoot world is basically your board, or what you create on, and my world, I created the race world because that's where we have the race. If you open the world, this is where you see all of your Java code. I've got my fields, and basically it's the different runners, Money Man, Blue Boys, etc. Size of the world, those are my constructors, initializing my methods, my method calls, and so forth. And I used the task system so that I could go from one screen to another. It was kind of like levels in a game, but because it really wasn't levels, I didn't have different levels for someone to play. I created tasks, and each task brings you to a different screen or a different part of my scenario. Well, that's about it, and I think I'm done. Everybody have a happy holiday, and thank you.